Welcome back to the show. If you're someone who's visiting in town and you're looking for the best place to stay, well then the Residence Inn in Vail has got you covered. And I'm joined by Assistant General Manager Jake Voss. Good morning, Jake.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be here first thing this morning.
Yeah.
Now, the Residence Inn is one of the newest builds in Vail, but it's absolutely beautiful over there. The construction of it, as we were talking off camera, is so spectacular. So give us a little bit of the history.
So we opened September 28th, 2023. That's pretty much the newest hotel in Vail. We're on the north side of the interstate, so not quite in the village. But we do have a shuttle service to and from the mountain, so very convenient still, and no need to bring your car. You can still shuttle up from Denver or whatever you need to do. So.
Which makes it so nice, and I was just about to ask you some of those great amenities because you are in such a prime location to make it really easy for people to get to the mountain. So besides the shuttle, what are some of the other great amenities?
So we do complimentary breakfast every day. It's full hot breakfast buffet, not just your typical continental. It's scrambled eggs, bacon, breakfast sandwiches, different kind of things like that. Obviously your oatmeal, cereals, fruits and vegetables. Muffins, things like that. We have a outdoor hot tub. It's oversized. We don't have a pool, but the hot tub is pretty large. Definitely fits a lot of people. And then we have a gym on site, so that's for everyone to use. It's open 24 hours. And then all of our rooms are actually suites. So they all have kitchenettes. They all have stovetops, full microwaves, everything like that. And then our 2-bedroom suites actually have ovens as well. So.
Wow, and we're looking at some pictures of the property right now. We're showing that gym. You've got so many great amenities because you also have gear storage, laundry on site. Yeah. So there's all of those little things that make a huge difference if you're coming to do a week-long stay with your family.
Yeah. So it's more, so Residence Inn brand is kind of an extended stay brand. Stedman Clinic guests as well, we do discounts for if you're getting surgery at Stedman Clinic. We do discounted rates. You can contact Stedman Clinic and they can discuss that with you, and then their concierge kind of calls us. So that's another thing that we do as well, kind of to benefit the community. And then our meeting space. We have a meeting space, and that's for literally anybody. It's 800 square feet rather, and has natural light, so the windows come in. You don't necessarily need to have the lights on, and we can fit up to 60 people in there, depending on the setup. So.
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
And then we do also welcome outside catering. So if you're setting up a meeting and you want to cater from outside, that's totally welcome as well.
So many great amenities, and this is perfect because as we're in the midst of the winter season, there's kind of a hustle and bustle taking place. So you guys are cranked busy right now.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's good to know all of these little amenities as we approach the off season, when people do want to have their surgeries with Stedman Clinic, when large companies do want to do those corporation retreats where they're doing those great presentations and they have the space to do it. And then of course catering is always a great option here in the community because there's so many wonderful places. Now, what sets you guys apart from everyone as the premier destination?
So I think you find that our rates are a lot lower, not a lot, but they're lower than a lot of places, and I think the quality of our hotel is the same. It matches up with any other hotel in Vail, and our staff is great, helpful. We have a really good team there, so you're treated well, treated warmly, and I think it can feel like home to anybody. So.
I think that's one of the best parts about our community is you come into our community as a stranger and you always leave our community as a friend. Now let's go back to this event space because there are so many options to use this space. Now if someone's interested in maybe working with that space, what's the best way for them to go about it?
So you can contact the hotel directly and they can transfer you over to Rachel. She's our salesperson. We also have Kristen who works out of Westminster. She kind of oversees what Rachel does, but yeah, Rachel would be definitely the first step there. Rachel Horvath, she's our on-site salesperson. So you would speak with her, and we've had everything from hockey teams come up and stay, and they've done pizza parties in there. We've had business meetings, and so it's really versatile. You can kind of do whatever you want in there. So. And
we were just looking at the space. There's so many different setups. Whether you want it to be more of a learning situation where you've got desks, whether you want it to be just a listening situation where people can sit, they can see that big, huge, nice screen that you have, and they can kind of absorb that presentation. Or if you want it to be kind of a conversation, you've got those great round tables in there.
Correct. Yeah. We got the rounds, and then we obviously could do like U-shapes, like I said, a business meeting setting, or we can do the rounds if you want to do a dinner. Or like I said, the hockey teams. We had a lot this past fall. We had a lot of the hockey tournament stuff. A lot of them
Yes.
staying with us, and we did a few pizza parties in there and things like that. So.
Which is definitely fun because that's one of those memories that's probably going to be a core memory for so many of those hockey players as they were having the time of their life. That space is so beautiful, like you said, the natural light, the windows, make it a great place to come. And especially if you're maybe doing one of those all-day meetings, it's nice to have that natural light kind of come in and give you a little break.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, of course, let's go back to the breakfast, only because it's that time of the morning. Everyone's a little hungry.
Of course.
Free breakfast every morning, full buffet.
Yep.
So you can really get ready first thing in the morning, get your fuel on, and then hit the slopes.
Yeah, so on weekdays we run that from 6:30 until 9:30. On weekends we run it from 7 to 10. And like I said, I mean, there's something for everybody. There's like dairy-free options, gluten-free options, things like that. So we have like oat milk, stuff like that. Coffee, obviously hot water for tea.
Yes.
We also have cold brew pressed inside the breakfast area as well. So there's something for everybody there.
Which I think is so great because there's nothing better than a good cup of coffee to start your ski day. It warms you up, then you get out there. And then that shuttle service that you had mentioned is so convenient. That way you're not spending money on parking in Vail.
Correct. So yeah, so you basically, and you don't really even have to drive up from Denver or from Eagle Airport either. You know, you can shuttle on, east or west, whichever direction. You can shuttle over, and then we can take care of you, get you where you need to be, whether it's going to the mountain, going out for dinner, things like that. We run from 8:15 until 10 p.m., so we can take you to the mountain, bring you back, you can get ready, we can take you back out for dinner and bring you back again. So,
which is
very
incredible.
Convenient, yes.
Yeah, and then because of its convenient location, if you're someone who maybe wants to see the nightlife in Vail and stay out past 10 p.m., it would be really easy to get back to the hotel anyway.
So we do the Lower Buffer Creek stop is right in front of the hotel, so you can take that Westville Bread bus up until 2 a.m. So yeah, if you want to enjoy the Vail nightlife, you don't have to worry about missing the shuttle. You can still get back safely back to the hotel without paying for Uber or taxi or anything like that, and you're just right there. So.
And then what a great opportunity for people who maybe are sad that they have to get a knee or a shoulder or an arm or something done with Stedman Clinic, but it makes it convenient for them to stay close, so they're close to their doctors, they're close to physical therapy for those few days after the surgery, and so that's a great amenity that you offer.
Yeah, so like I said, you just contact Stedman Clinic and they kind of contact us and we work with them to make sure that you're comfortable, get a handicap room if needed or whatever you may need, and we take good care of our Stedman guests.
And then, of course, if people are interested in staying with you guys, because all of the amenities sound so wonderful, what's the best way for them to find the Vail Residence Inn?
So obviously you can go to our website, Marriott.com, and search Vail Residence Inn. We're available on Expedia, Hotels.com, Booking.com, any of those third-party websites as well. So really easy. And then also you can find us on the Vail Valley Partnership website as well. We do reservations through them as well. So.
Jake, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and maybe inspiring some of us to do a little staycation here in the community.
Thank you.
Thank you again for being here. Make sure that you check out the Residence Inn in Vail because it's a beautiful location. They've got so many wonderful amenities that are going to change the way that you stay here in the community. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so don't go anywhere.